Hey. What's up? Konnichiwa. Ohayo gozaimasu. What up? So, I decided to do another live video, a live stream. Not on clothing this time. Something I've been kind of teasing on, and my friends kind of like took the initiative of like, hey, you should do this, because I posted it on a suggestion when I was doing my live stream on my anime shirts. I put in a second option, why don't I do a room tour? And I thought, and only one person voted for that, which I still think is kind of funny, but he also, like, after that, he kind of like egged me on, like, do it, just do the video, just do the fucking room tour, just do the stupid video. And I'm just like, you know what, I'll do the stupid video, just for you. Won't say who, but if you're about to watch this, just for you. So, and this is also going to be something I post on my YouTube channel. I actually do have a YouTube channel, so this is also, I'm also going to be talking through this to my YouTube audience as well. If they care to watch it, I'll just upload it and just see where it goes. So, yeah. So, what we're going to do right here is we're going to do a room tour. Just some cool shit that I just have. Some stuff that I've been collecting, just like varies from anime to comics to toys and everything. The piece de resistance right here, just for the joke. So yeah, might as well get over with. Also, my YouTube channel is One Shark Kano. So yeah, I'll announce it more when more people just show up. But again, I'm addressing this to my YouTube audience as well, so this will be extra shit. All right, where do we start? Where do we fucking start? I'd say we just go with the top shelf. I can. There we go. We'll get to this in a sec. So in the top shelf, I don't know why it's a wide angle, but we'll deal with it. We have the big Blu-ray sets. Just shit that just like too big to fit in just like one of these. We have the Planet of the Apes complete collection. We got Stranger Things 1 and 2. If I can. What's cool about these is that they're designed as like VHS tapes. And they're very dusty because I put them there and I never just like fucking just take them down. But if I can get this one. Yeah, this is like designed as like one of these old VHS tapes. And put right here. Boom, just slides out. But it's not a VHS tape, actually. Open it up. It contains 2 Blu-ray sets for the episodes and a DVD. And also has some like a really cool poster for the first season. Also, my thoughts on season 4. Really good. I'm really enjoying where it's taking it. We got I'm not, and just to note, I'm not doing like naming all of this. A, video for another time. But B, I want to get through this as fast as possible. We got the Alfred Hitchcock collection. It's not all of it, but it is like the highlights, the good ones. The Pacific, Firefly, we got the OJ Made in America. This is really cool. Also the toys, this Jurassic World figures, Dilophosaurus, Sigimus. I forgot who this little guy is. Excuse me. If I can. Firefly, Joss Whedon, not good guy. I think we're no longer in 2012. We're no longer in that 2015. We're we're no longer in the praising him as the geek lord. But other than that, I will say, I still think this show is great. I think the show is honestly fantastic. Despite that, it's separating art from the artist per se. This is a really cool collection from the Criterion. The 3 fantastic Karel Zeman film. This shit's so cool. I'm gonna have to and I want to show this. This shit's so cool. So it has all 3 of his films, and if you open it up, it's like a pop-up, and they're all so awesome. Look at that. Only from the best, only from Criterion can you expect this level of perfection. These movies are honestly amazing. I bought them because they looked fantastic, and Terry Gilliam recommended them, so hell yeah, bro. We have the Lord of the only in live. We'll get to this in a sec. I really want to show that. The pop-ups. They are from the Fantastic Journeys of Karel Zeman. They're these art house French movies, and they are honestly the coolest films I've ever seen. You'll never get that level of creativity nowadays. Rarely, but not to that level. This thing is a monster. The Lord of the Rings trilogy extended edition. This thing is with this awful lighting is it's only the extended. It's only the extended. It's not the original cut. So it's all the meat, all the trimmings and the meat. But this is the one I've been wanting to show off. So this is the complete series of Samurai Jack. I got this from Black Friday, I want to say 5 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, give or take. Slide it off, Aku. And you have all these series on Blu-ray. And it was the first time ever that they released this on Blu-ray, which is insane. You got the new, and you also includes the newest season, the 5th season. I thought it was really good. There's a lot of people have mixed things about that one. So all I can say is, first 3 episodes are amazing, peak animation, and the rest of the series I think is pretty good, really good, of that season. But this show is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. It's the reason why animation is the greatest medium than live action. Also comes with this really cool metal plate. So yeah, Samurai. Show my boobs. Well, that's the next live. That's the next live, baby. Other than that, my whole Blu-ray collection, part 1, and then there's my 4K collection, and mixed with more Blu-rays and mixed with more DVDs. I love you too, Sean. This, I'm not going through all of this. If we do, this will be here all day, and I don't want that. So, and then plus that's something for another video. So I will say is that before I did vintage, to my YouTube audiences, I more lean towards shirts than films recently, but I still watch movies. I just got more of a second interest. So, but before I did all the vintage and all that, I collected movies because I love movies. And I started in 2013, 9 years ago. So this is like the building up of 9 years. And that's not even all of it. There's some in the garage, but they're like the stuff I don't care about and plan to sell. Before I get too in deep, other than this little mess, my blanket. Yeah, I sleep good. What about it? Got this at a thrift store. Just look at that colors. Look at the colorway. It's a Mamma Mia. You know what I'm saying? I just want like my room to look like great and like pop and like busting. You know what I'm saying? Then we got like I want to do this, and then we have like this little rug kind of thing, this little carpet of like this 95 Batman Forever, Val Kilmer, oh, and him, this Kong, and you can't see it well, but it is a not carpet. It is a window curtain. I almost blanked out what it is. It's a window curtain of Superman. The obvious answer would be, why not put it there? My answer is, it looks trippy, and I like that. Now we're getting to the, I want to get to this part. Okay, so basically, all by itself. So what's with the hiatus? I want to address that real quick. So why haven't I uploaded a movie review? It's been, I think the last review was 5 years ago with the Tupac movie, which was awful. Movie was so bad I lost my passion for making reviews. It's just what it is. Just a break. Oh no way! I think it was no way. I think that wasn't the last one. It was the Burning Sands and all that. I lost track. Anyways, reason why is because just been more of a hiatus, a bit of a burnout. Weirdly enough, just a lot of copyright claims and like just this, and I know it's just like it's silly, like I should do it for like reviews, but I also think that you have to it's a thing where it's you have to be consistent, and it's hard to explain. I'm not giving a great reason, and I'm very studying on my own words of why I have been uploading. It's just simply put, just a burnout. Will I make another review? I want to. There's a lot of movies after that span of that whole span. I've seen some amazing movies that have been like one of the greatest of the decades, 2010s, and there's some movies that were so bad, you know, and also underground movies, indie films, and art house films that I've been more exposed to. I want to talk about those, but until then, I will get to it when I get to it. Anyways, so I hope that kind of clears up. It's just a burnout break, hiatus, whatever you call it. I hope this video kind of, if some of y'all are still watching it, kind of clears some things up. But anyways, on to the tour. So we have here is my manga collection. Funny enough, all of these were thrifted. all of these were thrifted. They were the only ones that weren't thrifted. Flip this side for a little light. The only ones that I did not thrift for, if I can pull it out without having an avalanche falling on me. Kaiju 8. I'm so happy this is getting an anime adaptation. It's from Toho Animation, which is so ironic and so fitting considering, their reputation for kaijus. So I am so excited for that. This thing is oh man, just like this opening. If I can pull it out. Like, it reeks of Pacific Rim. And I hate that that's like the only reference, but hey, don't knock Pacific Rim. Masterpiece. The other one is the Komi-san Komi Can't Communicate. It was on Target, and I'm just like, why not? Why not? I'm not a big fan of the show. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think there are some good moments, some great moments, wholesome moments, and then there's moments where I don't know, it kind of reels me back. Just like, you had me and you lost me. And I think it's just kind of like the mean-spiritedness of what we call Chadano. Like, dude's just like living, and almost everyone in that class just sees him as a piece of shit. And it's too much. It's too much. Was that all the ones that I got at the store? Yeah, I think so. Anyways, so apologize for the awful lighting. Look at these. This is awesome. These were like 25 cents each at a thrift store. All I'm missing is volumes 7 through 9. Right there. Find that, I'll be complete. This one, we'll get to this one. There's a my friend, I hate him and I love him, but I hate him. Got me into this show. And then he got me this for Christmas. And I hate him. I could explain more, but yeah. These were in the kids section. A bunch of Hero Academias and all that. And then that's all the manga stuff. Really great. Still adding more. Now we're into the fun. Now we're into the fun part. So what are these? I want to show off these toys collection. Stuff, just this weird shit. I just want to put all this stuff in here. So we have a badge that fell. That's not important. We got Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. This is really cool, and I have a second one. This is, woo, okay. So I can explain. So this one I can explain this one. So I got this, and I got this I got these two from a shirt, from the shirt of the show, and it was a dead stock, and for $20, and the dude gave me these sus promotion art for free because it came with it. And yeah, now it's in my room and I look like a degenerate. Don't we all? The only pop figure I'll ever own, this really cool Xenomorph. I don't like those Funko Pop figures. I'm sorry, but they're not great. I hate those. I fucking hate those eyes. But this is a cool one because It's just a mini xenomorph with no eyes. You can't fuck it up, honestly. You got this pin, this Pokemon children's vitamins. Dude gave me this at the bins. Cool dude. This Goku. It's a keychain. And I'm like, how are you gonna fit? I know I'm gonna drop these cards. 2 magic cards. How the hell are you gonna put this in your pants? It's great for like, I don't know, your backpack. But I don't think they should have made this a keychain. But who am I? I'm just, how old is this? I'm just a couple years too late. We have this really cool holographic. It came with the VHS buried under there. We'll get to that badge. This Godzilla King of the Monsters, this giant ass IMAX ticket. First day when I watched the movie. Love that movie. This is really cool. So this is a Tyler the Creator Cherry Bomb mask. I got it at a garage sale. I wish I could have seen it. He was here. He was here for the concert. So I could have watched it. But I didn't. And now I'm biting myself. You have these Godzilla figures. These two, with the exception of this one, I got at a thrift store for $12 each. The Toy Factory NECA, NECA, just for the confusion. In 2020, they announced that they're no longer making these figures. So I was kind of a little heartbroken, if you will, but managed to find these two, thank God, for cheap. This is not in the box. This is right there. This is Stan. And that is a Link crossbow training on the Wii. I found at a Goodwill bins. Just cause. And there goes Stan. Hold on, I need some water. Stay hydrated, kids. All right. So I got this when MF Doom passed away. And like the day of, not announced, but yeah, the day when it was announced. Cause I figured I was like into MF Doom that time. And when he passed away, the mask got even more significant. I would pull it, but I don't want all this. Like, I want to make it short. And we're only 20 minutes in. This is going great. But yeah, I just got it because may he rest in peace. All caps when you spell the man's name. Got this as a birthday. Yeah, it was a birthday present from my friend all the way in Japan. Oh, this K-On! Okay, since there's like a couple of years I forgot to mention, my all-time favorite anime is K-On! I think this show is one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I absolutely adore this show. It is amazing. It's slice of life at its peak. And a lot of shows have come and gone and tried to recapture that magic. I don't think any show could like capture the beauty and simplicity and the artistry of this show. with the beautiful and like ingenious direction, especially in season 2. Season 2 is incredible. This is season 1, so I wanna get on. I wanna keep moving, but I was so happy to find this at a Goodwill. I was like over the moon. Fun fact: when I saw this, I literally shrieked in public, and I'm not doing this as like an over exaggeration of like, oh, I just did this, which actually was far from the truth. No, I actually did shriek, and I just like, I fell to the ground. I couldn't believe it. That's how hyped I was for the show. Bob's Burgers comic, part of the free comic book day promotion. I think it was Legend of the Zodiac's Nights, whatever the fuck. Found it at a Goodwill. This is not a DVD. This is a video CD. If you can see it from this 360p quality, video CD. I need to know how to watch this. I of course I have online, but if anyone has any suggestions, please let me know. We got this unopened Yu-Gi-Oh packet. I decided not to open it. I just think it fits. But what has been open, is this Pokemon Detective Pikachu pack. 2 cards. I got it when they were giving this out for the movie. I think they were doing that when it was first coming out. I have things to say about it. That movie. I will say this. I think it might be a bit of a hint. It was the first movie to actively give me a headache. I was fine, and then by the end of it, I had a migraine. I think you can pinpoint where my opinion lies on this film. I'll say no more. This little chibi Godzillas. My friend gave this to me just cause I'm just a huge Godzilla nerd. Hence, all this. So, thank you. Road or Die OVA poster. Godzilla King of the Monsters promo poster. I thought it was really cool. They were giving it out. They were giving this out for free. I needed to seal it. I needed to frame it. This is like, though this is a noir, not the man, this is such an interesting room tour. So this is a noir anime wall scroll from 2001. And I found it at a vintage stock. They were doing a sale. I got it for $3. It just complements the room. But next to it is the most beautiful thing ever. This Ghost in the Shell 1995 poster I found at a garage sale. Out of all places. Just a room of a winner. Just playing on some Scooby-Doo. So this whole setup right here. Okay, so this whole setup is that I wanted my room to have like, I just wanted to have a VHS player. And I figured if I don't get like copyright claim just for playing these footage, I'll just look at this 65-inch TV. So the whole point of this is that I wanted to have a little bit of a nostalgia. Just this whole area dedicated to like toys and like just cartoons. And I figured it would be cool. Just like a neat idea. I got the idea from one of my all-time favorite YouTubers, Rebel Taxi, Pan Pizza. If you look at his room or like his intro, it is the most inspiring thing I've ever seen. It is the coolest room I've ever seen, and that basically inspired this whole thing. So, yeah. If this doesn't hit them, I hope. So we have this Nagatoro patch. My friend gave this to me. Thank you so much. Same dude that got me into the show. Behind it is some more anime tapes. We have 2 Gundam, Animatrix, Little Nemo. And we got basically just a bunch of toys right here. So these two Dragon Ball Z the figures, I got them at a Goodwill. And I don't want to sound like repetitive. All this like, oh, I found it at a Goodwill. I found it at a thrift. Just forward to the wise, all of these were from Goodwills and thrifting. So I want to, for the sake of like not sounding repetitive, there's that. So we have a bunch of these Pokemon plushies. I just think they're cute. We got Mario right there. But where's his hat? If I can pull it, this really cool mini Aladdin tin lunchbox. What's the point of it? No idea. But it looks cool. This holographic Avatar: The Last Airbender card. This postcard. You get this postcard of one of the Futurama movies. It's about to fall. I will fix it later. I forgot the name of the exhibit. I went to Seattle and I got like these two weird figures. And what's cool about these figures is that they glow in the dark. Well, there's that one. If you can see it well, I think this is a horrible way to show it off, but yeah, they do glow in the dark. Then we got all these Dragon Ball VHS tapes and these Pokemon VHS tapes. These were donated by my good friend Sean. The Racks Tulsa, some of these. Thank you, Sean. And we have these two lights as creating some neon ambiance. I think it's really cool. We got Shell, Ultraman, Transformers. Got these cool badges. Oh yeah, so this card, this is really cool. So this Batman, so you think this is like, I got this at a store. Dead wrong. So my uncle, who is in prison, unfortunately, he drew this. He looked at sources and he drew all this. This is him. This isn't this, like, just the insane level of detail. And it looks like I'm lying, but you can see the little imperfections right here. But it makes it more so incredible. The fact these little imperfections is what makes it perfect. So that's my uncle. Won't get into how he got there, but I just want to show it off. This is just like a really, really wonderful art piece. And I love collecting art. I try to, whenever I go to somewhere and there's like an artist, I try to support them, whether or not, just by just having it in my room and just finding a way to display it. I will put it back later. And speaking of art, bypassing jump cutting here. So these two, I got this at an event. These two art pieces, and I just love the way this looks. It just looks like something out of a graphic novel. And this one, if I can finesse my way here, I just got it because of dinosaurs, and it's just from my trip to Seattle. These little figurines, little Mechagodzilla, Hulk, Eternals. Not seen that movie and never will. Real Steel and Little Mario. We'll get to that in a bit. But yeah. Bob's Burgers, Monopoly. They'll make Monopoly out of everything. There's Fortnite Monopoly. The best kind of Monopoly. I got it because I love Bob's Burgers. I got a lot to clean up. Shoe collection. This endless pile of VHS tapes. I wish I could go more, but we'll be here all day. So this is a Fully Cooley vinyl set. It's not the original. I wish that would be so good. This is a Fully Cool. This is from the sequel series, the Progressive and Alternative. So why did I get this? Simple answer. The pillows. I love the pillows. And they have here some of my favorite songs. We got the Spiky Seed. We got My Foot. Last Dinosaur. Little Busters. Just bangers. Just beautiful bangers. And what's cool about this is that they are the vinyl itself is colored. So this is the first one, and if I can pull it off with holding this tripod, it's like this bright yellow, reflecting of the bike. And on the second one, this is the inside cover. And on the second one is that it's like this blue with this splatter. It's beautiful. It's an insane. I love colored vinyl. Love the soundtrack. And speaking of vinyl, this is my vinyl collection. It's so dark. I apologize. Just varies. Very passionate. I used to collect records a while back. This is a great album. This is a great album. Flying Lotus. I just love weird beats. The cover. Look at that. Ain't that something? I used to collect records and I kind of stopped. These are my other book collections. These are basically just art books. So here we have this is you ever play Jenga and just one pull of a block just like fucks everything up? This is me doing that right now. So this is the art of the Godzilla King of the Monsters. And this thing is the most gorgeous, detailed, the most insane piece of art I've ever seen. It tells everything about this movie. And I am the people that think this movie is fantastic. Well, not fantastic. I'd say it's great. Personally, it's great. Realistically, it's a 7. But in my heart, it's an 8. I just think this is the best American Godzilla film. And then we have the the sliding. I want to see if there's hold on. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. So this is the 2014 art book. I think this movie is underrated. I think this movie, a lot of Godzilla fans, they're kind of mixed on this one. And I get it because of the lack of Godzilla. And it's just all build up. And the amount of Godzilla we got is like that level. Just a fraction. But you can't deny the directing in that movie is fantastic. It's honestly the best directing of a Godzilla film I've seen. Well, it's up there. It's very much up there. And I got the book because why not? Pacific Rim. I love that movie. Then you got like the X-Files art book. You got these 2 Godzilla comics. I figured I just want to make this as just background noise. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I do not expect anyone to watch the whole thing. It's just more of just just like if you want to have something in the background, just like here you go. Then we got like this. I would have put this here in the manga section. We have the second volume of Fairy Tail. I found it Goodwill. Ooh, Godzilla, Rulers of Earth, art by Matt Frank, one of my all-time favorite artists. Great book, great comic. You got this Ghidorah. This is a tape rewinder. Just like, you know, I still follow the motto: be kind, rewind. Stuart Little. And basically, now we're getting into like all this. All of that. So, might as well open in the sexiest thing in the room. I'm a Todarian. Mind tricks don't work out of me. Only money. If they made a movie about Watto, I want it to be in the style of Uncut Gems. I think that would be the sickest shit ever. Watto is just Star Wars Howie Bling. Just I'm not wrong. Anyways, get out of the way. Sorry, Watto. So we have the Mosasaur, then we have like, I don't want to name every single thing, so we're just gonna like look through all this. We got this is so cool. These two VHS tapes of Sailor Moon the movie, R and S. And behind it is Gamera versus Baragon. I'm fucking up the name, but yeah, just Gamera movie, Beyblades, this Godzilla plush. Okay, okay. So I went to a store and I found this guy. This is nuts. I feel like this is someone's fursona. Like it's very much homemade. This is very much homemade. I feel like I just own someone's fursona, and it's now stuck here. And I just think it's the funniest thing ever. I just love owning like just weird shit, you know, just like stuff that like used to, just something that someone was really passionate about, and for like later on they just like throw it away. And I just thought, well, how about I rescue this thing? So I found someone's fursona. Gingerbread Man. The Steve Urkel 1992. I will put it out. But if I do, yeah. So this is dead stock. It has the tag right there. I found this at the garage sale. It's so crazy. This thing is honestly insane. Like, the Urkel mania was real. It was as real as Bart mania. I want to say that like I want to do a commentary about like a video about Bart mania and Urkel mania. It is honestly insane. Where they basically at one point they took over the show. Family Matters was no longer just Officer Carl Winslow and Harriet Winslow and their family. It was no longer their family. It became the Steve Urkel show because of this kid. And it's kind of like the same thing with Bart, where I think it was a little bit of the opposite. I think the first season and the second season, they kind of leaned in more on like Bart. Especially the first season. The first season was like very Bart heavy. But then as later on, it became more of the Homer show, which I think is really, it's interesting how like that kind of like, it switched, you know, where it just like, it became, where this one is more just like, it was a family show, and then it became just the Urkel show. And then The Simpsons is more just like, speaking of which, don't worry, speaking of Bart, he's right there. He's somewhere. He's grounded. Where it's like, it became a family show, dysfunctional family show, which still is, but it became more of like the Bart show, hence the Bartman, and just like this insane amount of Bart memorabilia. And then it became the Homer show. It's like this interesting either evolution or de-evolution. It's so fascinating. I want to do a video or at least something about it. I think other people have already done it and they've done a better job than I could explain it. But I just think that it's so fascinating. Anyways, moving on. Little Babar. Okay, so this is like more of the like the persona, like this, okay. Miles Morales, Spider-Verse, Cup, great movie. This is like someone made this. You can tell because like it's the imperfections here. The eye is like slanted. If this was an actual like if Hansbro actually made this, dear God. But like someone made this. The imperfections. I just want to rescue it. I'm not a brony, or at least not anymore, but that is a whole story. But I just enjoy owning something that someone like took a lot of time making and just like want to rescue it. I just love owning, again, I just love owning weird shit that someone made, homemade, and I just love like the little imperfections here. I don't dig this. What is this? Like, I know it's supposed to be the main, but she looks like a fish. A seahorse, if you will. I'll be here all day. Anyways, Perry. Oh, this thing. So, this swiggity swoosh. If you couldn't tell behind this Among Us character. So this swoosh I got at a storage unit sale. There was a locker from the very back that I like got into, because they said all of them it's a free for all, except for some, but that one was open, so I went in and I found this in a box and I took it to them, and it's like, oh wow, I didn't know we had this. And I had some clothes, and they decided give me the clothes for free, and I paid $10 for the sign. I just think it's really cool. Just a little piece de resistance to really attach this. Kind of adding more to the nostalgia where Nike was and still is top form. Tenchi Universe. Tenchi Muyo is the greatest. I think it's the greatest harem anime, or rather, it's the godfather of harem animes. I have there's another video idea that I wanted to do about like. There's a lot of people. There's two great videos about Tenchi Muyo. I forgot the channels, but there's one about the forgotten anime or the underdog anime, and then there's one that's just about Tenchi Muyo. And Tenchi Muyo is everything modern harem animes either lack, or like a pale imitation, or not even an imitation, just like the worst example of what you could do with a harem. Tenchi Universe, or Tenchi Muyo Ryoki is like, it's the best handling of a harem I've ever seen, especially for like how the Ryoki ended. I just found out they aired the final season. It was still going on. They aired the final season last year, and the end result, I forgot what it's called, but it starts with a poly. But like he accepted all of them. Everyone. Because it's like it became no longer a harem, but rather a family, and I think that's really cool. That's a great way to end a harem, where like everyone wins, and that he doesn't view them as like, just like what a lot of people do. Where a lot of MCs see their like harem. they see them as people and they grow attached to them, and they no longer see them as like, they just see them as a family. And I think that's just so great. Just a wonderful way to cap it off. These 2 anime VHS tapes, Wrath of the Ninja, Project A-Code 2, Appleseed, little toys. Then we got these VHS tapes. There's more buried behind this, and behind it as well is my PS4. This is really okay. So this is really cool. This is a 1959 16 millimeter film reel of Donald in Magic Land. Just got it for $2. I just love that because I just love owning a piece of film history. You got more VHS tapes here, and buried underneath behind that is my 4K UHD player. And if we open up here, yep. So anyways, if we open up here, we got all these VHS tapes. This is not even all of it. This is not even all the tapes. I have 2 boxes, and they're like in the garage of just the stuff that I don't want to have in my room. What do we got here? So this used to be my setup. Here's the microphone that like set it all. It just like the microphone that started it all. It's not a great microphone. I got it at a store that was ending. It was a what was it? Hastings. It was a Hastings. It was during their going out of business sale, and I found this for $10. And that's why my audio in those videos were not great. I had to use this cheap microphone for my movie reviews, and it did the job. That's all I gotta say. It did the job for someone that's starting off. It is a Audio Technica. Would I recommend it? Sure. If you find one and it's like for cheap, why not? Go crazy. And then buried behind these Blu-rays that I mentioned earlier. We got my laptop. So my way of supporting like businesses, I just get their stickers and put it on my laptop. My Nagatoro, the Godzilla. It's just like a collection. If you have any stickers, please, for whatever, just give them to me. Thank you. For anyone, for my YouTube audience, don't send me stickers. As a matter of fact, don't have my address. That's a little sus. Anyways, we're moving on. So these are my 2003 Hulk hands. They're from the very mid Ang Lee 2003 film. If you could see the name Hulk. There we go. Good enough. They're very well made. They're very well kept, despite the cracking. Then we have this German. If I can stand up, we have this German original poster of. Yeah, isn't that a great idea? Turning on the light. There we go. So this is a 2001 original quote. So this is a 2001 original German poster of Run Lola Run. I have the Blu-ray copy right here. Amazing movie. This, if you want something really unique and like you've never seen something before, it's basically a 90-minute adrenaline rush where where the main protagonist, which is her, she has to make 3 choices, and just has to run to her destination. And every bump that she makes to a person, every single course, every single obstacle changes. It affects everyone. And it's so cool. There's a bits of animation. It's from the produce. Did they produce this? Oh, damn. I thought it was produced by the Wachowskis, but apparently not. But still, great movie. As I said, my entire Blu-ray collection that we're not getting into. I'm running out of breath. Jesus Christ. 4K collection. This is the My X-Files collection. I want to collect them all on VHS tapes. And so far I did a good job. Yep. Anyways. What else? I want to say that's about... Oh, wait, no. Forgot. So, I got into Magic the Gathering. Yeah. Painful, yes. Shamefully and admittedly. But what's cool is that my friend... Well, he didn't make this per se, but he bought me this. And what he did is that he engraved this logo right here. And he had to sand it in order to make it fit. So it's so nice of him because like he was the one, which is the same dude, same motherfucker that got me into her, that made me this, and got basically he's basically a bad influence on me. If he ever gets me into Dungeons and Dragons, I swear to God, I'm gonna kick his ass. Not in a game, but like in general. Some of my stickers, same dude. Guess who? Picture stickers of myself. Buy a shirt and you get one. Magic cards. Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I only got them because like I got the sleeves that I thought I could fit them. How could I waste these sleeves? Look at that. Sheesh. Sorry. So this is really cool. So this is a Space Jam binder, and I only use it for my movie tickets. So this is all the movie tickets that I've collected from 2011 to now. It's just I go out to all these movies and I go out to support them. The indie, like, there's just like, where was it? Yeah. Like The Wind Rises. That was my first anime I've ever seen in theaters back in 2013. It was going to be the Evangelion, the third Evangelion movie, but I dodged the bullet right there. Not that it's bad. I was not ready. Anyways, but it just like, it holds so many memories to me. Like, I know where I am. It's like that, it's like a where were you kind of thing. I know exactly where I am because it has the date and it has the time. I have every moment. And it just makes me like, ever since quarantine happened, it made me like more reminiscent of, going to the movies, experiencing, cinema with an audience. And it just makes me makes me miss it even more during that time, and I try to at least go out now. But ever since then, I've become more picky of what I watch. I haven't been going to as much with my movies, unfortunately, which is kind of the sad thing about like why I haven't been doing my movie reviews recently. The last movie that I've seen in theaters before the pandemic was The Invisible Man. And if you can read it, it was, what was it? February 27th. And the movie that got me back into it, the movies again, was the re-release of Ghost in a Shell from 1995 on August 21st, 2011. Over a year. And now I'm just kind of going back. And the last movie I saw was Lightyear, which was, it was good. My friends loved it. I thought it was better than I thought it was going to be. So, these I hold very dear. They're just a wonderful piece of history for me that I'm very sentimental about. Because I as I mentioned, with this, I love movies. I love cinema. They always keep inspiring me. I always wanted to see like what I can do, what I can make. And that's why originally that's what I wanted to make the channel, this YouTube channel, was because I wanted to share my love and passion for movies, and more giving attention to movies that just indie films, movies that like nobody would just like pay attention to or like just glance over. They rather watch something they know or like a sequel or some shit like that. I wanted to expose them to something that I think is great and needs a little more attention. That's why I made videos for Mother. That's why I wanted to do stuff like Silence and all that. And wanted to do more. Maybe I will do one. I wanted to do, as I mentioned in the middle of the video, I had like these ideas, some parts here and there. But I also wanted to do a review on a movie that I just seen. I think one of the best films of the 2020s, Everything Everywhere All at Once. And I feel like the message of that movie is very important and is something that needs to be said now, especially in the time that we're living in. So, other than making it dour, here's a Black Butler backpack. And this is a 1995 Pocahontas towel. Why is it on the bathroom? No reason. Anyways, hats. Zetman. Cool. Two posters. Art. Sesame Street. This nice little banner. From 1974. And you can tell because it's dirty as hell. Who's that guy? There's this Aliens 1986. One of the greatest sequels ever made. Say what you will about James Cameron. Say what you will. But the man knows how to make a movie. He may be the biggest asshole ever. But the man knows how to make a movie. So, I think that's about it. That basically wraps up this room review. This room tour. I have it screen recorded. About to finish this up. I just want to say thanks to any of you that decided to watch this, but not just this live stream, but also the people that are watching this on my channel. I will make here is the name of my channel if you want to check it out. There it is. That's the YouTube channel. Give it a watch if you want. I think my favorite videos has to be either the Tupac video. That movie is absolutely garbage and is disrespectful to the name, to the legacy of Tupac. Watch this one instead. I have it right here. Tupac Resurrections. Watch an actual documentary. Watch something that's actually interesting and pays respect to him, or just watch any of his films that he started in, like Poetic Justice or Juice. Anything is better than that piece of shit. Absolutely awful and disrespectful. I would say that, and also my review for Mother, the Bong Joon-ho film. Anyways, I hope this video was entertaining. I bet it's not, but I tried my best. And yeah. Oh wait, one more before I cap it off. I swear to God, this is the last one. So this, if I can pull it in the daylight. Yeah. Just thought it was cool. It's missing the hatch, but whatever. I think it was neat. I got it at Goodwill. Again, sorry for the repetitive of it all. But yeah. I don't know how funny way to cap it off, but just be you.